Alright everyone, so today we're going to be making snowflakes. First thing you need to get your supplies, a blank piece of computer paper, and a pair of scissors. You can get longer scissors, or you can have shorter scissors. They work equally as well. It doesn't really matter which kind you use. For the sake of this, I'm going to be using my longer scissors. So the first thing that you want to start with, snowflakes tend to be round or square, not rectangles. So we're going to take this rectangle paper and we're going to turn it into a square. We're going to take one corner, we're going to fold it down so it meets the bottom. And you want this edge here to line up with this edge here. You want it to be nice and straight. And you're going to crease that fold nice and hard. I'm going to dig my nail in to get a nice sharp crease there. And then you're going to cut off the extra little flap. That will make it a square. And you can set that to the side. So open it up, and now you have a square. Now to make a snowflake, we want to fold it multiple times, and that is how we get our shape. So I'm going to start by folding mine like a triangle. You can fold yours like a square. The different ways that you fold it comes out different products. So for example, if you fold it into a triangle, you might get something a little bit like this. Here's my example. I'm going to try to recreate something like this a little bit. So I'm going to fold mine into a triangle. So I fold it in half, nice sharp crease, lining up my edges. I'm going to fold it in half again. Ooh. There we go. I might use the edge of my scissors to crease that fold. I'm going to fold it one more time. The more times you fold it, the more times your cutout shapes repeat. So for example, in my sample right here, I folded this shape 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces. So that's 4 folds. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how they all line up? And you unfold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Most snowflakes have 8 or 6 sections to it. So I could stop right here, or I could fold it again. I think I'm going to stop right here for the sake of this. So then I decide, I'm going to first find my center part, this part. I want to cut a circle. So the center part is going to be the thickest. We can always unwrap this to figure out which is the center. Say, okay, this is the center of the paper. So I'm going to unwrap that. All of my scraps I'm going to keep in a little pile so that I can throw them away later. And I want to round off this edge, so I'm going to chop off this part. I'm going to round it even more. And then this is kind of where it's freestyle on you. You can decide to make any cuts you want. Now, any cut you make, if you take out a chunk, that's going to be a circle. If you cut in a line, that might be a V, depending on where you put it. So, for example, you put a big circle right in the middle. I cut a half circle, and then when I open up, there's a circle. Now I have 2 circles. Now I have 4 circles. So anything that you cut will be repeated. So let's see, I'm going to make a diamond shape, so I'm going to cut half of a diamond. Have a line coming off of my diamond. Now, if I were to cut this whole part would flap out. We don't want that, so you have to make sure that it's all connected. Let's see what I have so far. You can always check and open it up, but when you make smaller cuts, it makes it a little harder to put back together. Okay, this is coming out interesting. Let's see. Keep going. Folded it back, but one of my little pieces got bent under. So now it's undo it. There we go. So cutting triangles would leave us with squares. Remember, it doubles. And I have this big piece in the middle. I could leave it that way, but I think I'm going to fold it again so that I can get a cut in between. Now I'm opening it up. No, I have this back here. So let's open it up and see what we have. Oh, cool. It's always a surprise when you open it up. So here's my snowflake. See, every snowflake is a little bit different. And then you can hang it up. Have little decorations or string them together to make a big garland of snowflakes. Happy snowflaking!